on, fellow junkies? Horror Junkies 509. Kyle the 13th coming at you again, you guys. And today is finally going to be, well, to be honest, it's a little early. It's the 31st today. But tonight I'm leaving out to Idaho. I'm going to go on a little weekend getaway with Angelina, my fiance. And so, you know what? I figured I'd come to you guys and knock this video out real quick. So this is going to go ahead and be my July and August Blu-ray and DVD update, you guys. So come on and check out what I bought this last couple months. Some things I want to say about this month was I think I went a little crazy on sequels and teeth-related movies, which is kind of weird. But it's just something I kind of noticed, and it just kind of happened that way. So let's go ahead and show you exactly what I bought. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've seen a few of them. And if you guys want more of me, and these videos aren't coming out enough, definitely check me out on Instagram, you guys, at Horror Junkies 509. And that's where pretty much I post every day. Something here and there. As well as, you guys, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. Not much of one. It's been about a week since my last video. Maybe a little bit over. But I am filming something kind of big for me, because I'm kind of like a one-man production. Yes, Angelina helps me film a lot, but she's just started a new job, so I've been kind of on my own a little bit. I'm to the point where I need another person to play a character and then Angelina filming. So I am working on a pretty big video for my channel. Hopefully it's going to be put together and finished up here soon. The stuff I got so far, I've really enjoyed doing, and I think it looks awesome. Can't wait to share it with you guys, but you know what? That's neither here nor there. Let's see what I bought. So like always, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and dig right into the things that I bought that are not horror, just to kind of you see what other things that I'm into. So first things first, I always do DVDs first. So this is the non-horror section. The only DVD I got was Super Troopers 2. Mostly I didn't get it on Blu-ray just because I didn't want to buy the first one on Blu-ray, because I have this one, the first one on DVD. So Super Troopers 2. As far as comedy sequels go, I thought it was pretty decent. Definitely better than Dumb and Dumber 2. So going straight into Blu-rays, you guys. Of course, just because it's what's coming out, I had to get more comic book movies. I went ahead and got the new Avengers movie. Infinity War. I was almost going to say Age of Ultron. So I had to go ahead and get that one. Angelina loves those comic book movies. She really loves Thor. Then I went ahead and got Deadpool 2, or referred to in my house, Deadpool. We call him Deadpool around here. So Deadpool 2. Fell asleep completely in theaters for this one. I passed out completely. I rewatched it, and I was like, I missed all of this. Like, none of this seems familiar. So finally got to watch Deadpool. And then a movie I've been dragging my feet about buying. I never wanted to buy it. I was waiting for it to come low enough, and finally it came to $8, and so I went ahead and got Logan. I did rewatch it, and still not crazy about it. Really boring. I don't fall asleep to this one as much as I did the Wolverine, so that's something, I guess. Alright, you guys, and now, so that was the most difficult part I had to do for these videos, because it's not horror, but finally, let's get right into the horror, you guys. DVDs first. I feel like I got a pretty decent update this last couple months. I did get a bonus, so that's kind of why it's a little bigger than normal. So let's dig right in. Alright, starting off with my first buy was Backcountry. I recently just started listening to the Three Guys That Horror podcast again. I don't know if I guys ever told you that I was listening to the It audiobook, the Stephen King's It audiobook. I wanted to read/listen to that book before the second part came out, just so I kind of knew what to expect, or what to, kind of be able to judge the movie a little better. So I started listening to them again. They did a podcast where they mentioned this movie quite a bit. They were talking to the director, I believe, and so I went ahead and got it, and I really enjoyed it. Me and Angelina liked this one. Alright, guys, next up, like I said, I was doing a lot of sequels this time. So this is one of them, and that's Beyond Reanimator. I have not seen this one yet, but the one before this, which I'll get to here in a minute, I did watch. So Beyond Reanimator, stoked to check this one out. And I have seen the first one, and I really liked it. I think it's gonna have to be a rewatch. It's been so long, it's probably gonna be almost a fresh watch. Something else I've been kind of getting into is sick and tired of can't find movies that are on DVD. Maybe they haven't been released on DVD. Maybe their DVD's really, really expensive. So I've been buying some bootlegs where people make disc art, cover art, and just make it almost like a complete DVD release. So these are a couple I bought. I went ahead and bought Blood Beach, the Killer Beach movie, which I thought was pretty cool. I really did enjoy this. This guy made the whole thing. I think he has cover art. Yep. So if you guys want to check that out. Since I'm on the topic, if you guys know of a good company that does a lot of these obscure horror movies, like just like this, you know, cover art, disc art. I mean, the disc art isn't required, but you know, at least cover art. Give me a disc case with it. Let me know, because I'm always looking for more, you guys, because some of these titles might not ever get a release, and you know, some of them are gonna, and I'll, you know, I don't have a problem with getting rid of a bootleg after a real release comes out. So the other one I bought from the same guy, I believe he was over in Australia. I found him on eBay. Blood Frenzy. Now this was a really cool slasher movie. Very had a lot of feelings of the original Hills of Eyes. They're out in the desert, out in the wilderness, and you know, they're in a motorhome and stuff like that. Really had an eerie feeling to the Hills of Eyes, but really cool. I really did enjoy this one. Alright, like I said before, you guys, sequels, and this is the one of them I did watch, and that's Bride of Reanimator. I did check this one out. I really did enjoy this one. The funny part was I watched this, and then I watched Frankenhooker in like the same week, and they're just kind of eerily similar in a weird way. That was fun, but I did enjoy this one. Alright, you guys, one me and Angeline just finished last night, and that is, like I said, sequels. Candyman 2, Farewell to the Flesh. You know, first time I ever watched the first Candyman movie, I didn't like it. And then I bought it just randomly, and I watched it again, and then I really loved it. This one, really liked this one. I was really surprised on how good this one was. I really don't hear a lot of great things about the whole series as far as Candyman. Yeah, there's only 3, I believe. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I really did dig this one. And that one was really hard to find. A lot of those DVDs of that movie are really high priced, and I was lucky to find one from one seller on eBay, and he also got me this one. So Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. I have not checked this one out yet, but after watching the second one, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm not obviously expecting a lot, you know, being the third one, but as far as star ratings on IMDb, they're pretty similar. Alright, you guys, so like I mentioned before, like I feel like I bought a lot of movies that had something to do with teeth, and this kind of starts it right off. I finally rebought. I've had this movie before, no clue what happened to it, but I'm glad to finally put it back in the collection, and that is Darkness Falls. If you don't know this movie, it is about a tooth fairy, which is, you know, interesting. The beginning of this movie, back when I was a little kid, scared the crap out of me. Does nothing for me now, but still was kind of a cool memory. This movie is a lot better than I remember it being. I really do enjoy this one. Darkness Falls. Alright, guys, moving on. This was one of those things where, like, it's like a $3 movie, but you have to spend 25 bucks on Amazon to get it shipped. It's a an add-on item, and that's Dead Silence. I watched this movie a long time ago. Wasn't crazy about it, and want to give it another chance. Couldn't do wrong with $3, so whatever. Even though I'd spend 25 to get it, but whatever. I think that's kind of neat that they do stuff like that. Alright, guys, so back to the teeth. I went ahead and got these 2 movies, and I wish there was a third one. I got The Dentist. I believe Eric from Horror Man Cave was talking about these recently, and kind of just sparked my interest in going to check them out again. I've seen them both, but definitely was excited to finally add them to the collection, especially since I think they just keep going up in price, so I think now's the time to get them. And of course I got The Dentist 2, I believe Brace Yourself, yep. The Dentist movies, can't go wrong. And then, so another bootleg movie I kind of got, I did review this movie, so if you haven't checked out my review, definitely go ahead and check it out. And that's Massacre at Central High. And I had been looking for this movie all over the place. I don't know why, it was just like the title of it. I figured I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. But this movie was a complete surprise to me. It was awesome. Definitely really liked it. And I got some cool cover art. This guy just kind of put the title on the disc, which, you know, that works. So like I said, if you guys know of a great place that does stuff like this, let me know, because I'm really looking for a lot of titles that don't have releases at this point. Next one was another one I picked up from the 3 Guys That Horror podcast. They were talking about this movie in particular when I got Backcountry, and then I went ahead and got Pie Wacket. I really dig this movie. This is kind of like a ritual summoning of a witch movie. It's really awesome. A little bit slow, but you know, overall I do say I did enjoy it. You know, I'll probably have a little more to say on it after I watch it more than one time. I've only watched it once so far. But yeah, you know, I'm still kind of in a gray area with it, but I didn't hate it. Alright, right back on. So I went ahead and got, I think this was another add-on one, and I went ahead and got Return to Horror High. And honestly, I never knew that there was a movie called Horror High. I thought this was just a standalone movie, and I don't think it has anything to do with the first one, but I guess I'll find out. I'm trying to get that one right now, but it is out of print. A code red out of print, so it's going to be pretty expensive. So I'm trying to hunt that one down right now, so I can bring Horror High and let it meet Return to Horror High. This one has George Clooney in it for about, I don't know, 30 seconds, which is kind of cool. So, whatever. And the creme de la creme of the movies that I got, not the creme de la creme, but as far as the teeth movies, I got teeth. Yes, the movie with the girl with the teeth in her vagina. What the hell? Why not have it? This is one of those movies that's starting to get a little more expensive, so, you know, I nabbed it when I had the chance, and kind of excited to watch it again. You know, it's just kind of one of those random horror movies I needed to have in my collection. Alright, and another movie that's been out of print for a while, kind of getting more and more expensive. I found a brand new copy for, I think, like it was $12, so I couldn't say no, and that's Valentine, a good little old 90s, I believe, slasher movie. I am a slasher nut. I really wish it wasn't in one of these freaking clip cases. I absolutely hate that, so maybe this will get a re-release someday. Which won't be a problem because I didn't spend $50-$60 on this, so pretty stoked about that. Alright guys, and so the last 4 DVDs I got, you know, they're all in the same genre, but they're not all, well, the first one's not connected to the next 3, so why don't I just go ahead and show them to you, because I've been kind of going through a little stint of this. So this first one's going to be Zombies, the Beginning. So I definitely got this one. I think it was pretty low on the Amazon ratings, or not ratings, but price scale, so I went ahead and nabbed it because I was nabbing these other ones. This one does not have to do anything to do with these other 3, but, you know, I definitely wanted to get this one. Just felt like I was in a zombie mood the day I bought all these, so what the heck. So the next ones are going to be, I recently reviewed the first one of this, if you want to talk about, Lucio Fulci's Zombie. I recently reviewed that one, so now I went ahead and got Zombie 3. And I haven't watched any of these yet, by the way. I'm really behind on my movie watching so far. So I'm trying to catch up. And then I went ahead and got Zombie 4, After Death. And I know some of these just got re-released on Blu-ray, but I just love DVDs. I don't know why that I can't. I'm not crazy about Blu-ray yet. I'll get there someday. And then I went ahead and got Zombie 5, Killing Birds. So excited to check out this entire series because if I'm correct, I think it goes, the original Dawn of the Dead is Zombie 1, and then Lucio Fulci's Zombie is supposed to be Zombie 2, and then Zombie 3, 4, 5. So I think that's kind of cool. So that is it for DVDs, you guys. I don't have a crazy set of Blu-rays, but definitely more than normal. I went ahead and got the new Arrow release of Doom Asylum, which I knew nothing about, but I went ahead and had it on pre-order, and it showed up at my house, and we watched it, and I really, really dug this movie. It's just 80s cheese at its best, and check it out. It's a lot of fun. Next one was just another one I was sitting on my Amazon account for far too long, and I just recently wanted to get it, and I watched it, and just still love it. And this the Midnight Meat Train. Definitely dig this one. The Blu-ray was way cheaper than the DVD, so I got Blu-ray. And then probably one of the better movies of this year that came out. Definitely excited to watch this one again, but I saw it in theaters and really enjoyed it. And that's A Quiet Place. Yeah, really kind of surprised. This movie kind of surprised me. I went into theaters not knowing anything about it. Really dug it. Alright, you guys, and probably my most pride and joy of this whole thing that I got, all these movies, this is probably my most prideful one. I really am stoked about this movie. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. Support it. Love to see that this guy got as much recognition as he deserves, and that is, oh god, I'm going to fumble it. To Hell and Back, the Kane Hodder documentary. This is an all Kane Hodder documentary, guys, about everything about his life. It is emotional, touching, everything. Just getting to see what this guy has gone through. It just break your heart in parts, and then just make you love him even more in other parts. I can't recommend this enough, you guys. Get on, what is it, Dread Central's website and buy it, support it, And while you're there, buy Terrifier. But not to take away from this one. Loved this documentary, you guys. Loved it to death, and I hope you guys will check it out. What'd you guys think of it if you do have it? Alright guys, so that's going to do it for my July and August update, DVD and Blu-rays. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite thing I got was this last couple months. Mine definitely is still going to be To Hell and Back. I did get a lot of good stuff this time, but what was your favorite movie that I got this time? So that's going to do it for me. Horror Junkies 509, Kyle the 13th, signing out. Just until next time, you guys, and you guys already know it, I've been sentenced to life. I'm a horror lifer, and I'm going to be chained up to it for life. You guys have a killer day.